Alright guys, what is up? It is Reese here, and today in this episode what we are going to be doing is literally replacing this hill with dirt rather than having sand there. Now this episode I would have literally been talking while playing, but for some reason I'm an idiot and I didn't obviously record my microphone with the gameplay. Once again, like I said, I'm getting back into just the things, so obviously I've once again messed up. But anyway guys, without further ado, I'm going to be talking you through this episode now instead. And the basic outline of this episode is I end up creating a second floor of the house, replacing that sandhill with dirt, obviously placing a fence around my crops so, mobs can't trample it anymore, because that's what I'm having a problem with at the minute. And making, that log cabin more homely, more of a place to call home, like a base. I know it's not going to be our long-term base when we get further into the adventure, but for the time being, that is what it's going to be. But as you can see so far, what I'm literally working out what I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be replacing. I've dug out already off camera the dirt area what I'm going to be replacing. So as you can see there, I've dug it all out. It did take me quite a while to collect all the dirt, for that area. So literally, guys, all I'm doing here is getting myself some food, getting myself some beef cooking up for adventure, because I'm a bit low on food here. And getting all that wood, dirt ready. Crafting myself a helmet, because, why not? I've got plenty of iron there. I've got no other use for it, so I might as well start crafting myself some armour. Ready for that adventure. So, yeah, just get yourself some eating, and we're going to start on building this hill. As you can see, we're building the front part first, filling it all in, making it look natural, because you can create hills and they literally look too artificial, but that's not the kind of look I'm going for. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be filling it in. So I've filled the front in, and now I'm going to be filling the side in as I'm doing. And this is the first area that I'm going to make it look natural, if you know. So I'm contemplating here what I'm going to be doing. It took me a while to figure out literally how to do this. So, I mean, on camera as I was playing it, I actually explained it better. But yeah, I can't really explain it because I've already done the hill. But as you can see, I start to kind of layer it up and cut it off at corners to make it look more natural, like I said, than it rather being looking artificial. As you can see, it looks more like it was generated in Minecraft, apart from this little bit of a sand area, which I do cut down and obviously replace a little bit with dirt. That's all I'm really doing in this little bit of an episode, this clip. So I'm replacing all this sand. As you can see, I'm getting out that dirt, putting a bit more dirt down. Obviously panning out the area again. I do end up getting rid of the sand in front of the farm as well, because I can't stand that being there. Because obviously I want to walk out of my house and it literally just be full of dirt. So that's kind of look I'm going for, rather than being straight on a beach. I do want to keep a bit of the beach as well, just because I've got sugar canes there and I do want to grow them sugar canes. But you can see I'm obviously making the front end look natural now. But in this clip I'm going for some more dirt, so we'll be back in a minute, guys. So as you can see, guys, I have collected more dirt, and we're going to continue basically terraforming this landscape which we have here, the front end section. So once again, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm kind of layering up the front end bit, because this hill is, it's quite a steep hill. So I'm expanding it out a bit, just so it leaves room for me to be able to add layers, which I'm doing here. I'm expanding it out even more, higher up, make it look that, give it that more natural touch kind of thing. Obviously I don't like that little bit. And then what I carry on doing here is layering it up until it just, it gives that little natural look, so people can walk up it and look natural, and people can look at you can look at it from far away and be like, oh yeah, that's generated. You know what I mean? And same goes for the side of the house as well. I didn't like that little flat area, so what I've decided to do is add a little bit of dirt. Making it kind of like, look natural again. It blends into the front end area. But quickly jump in bed here because it is night time, and obviously worst thing about night time, you've got all those mobs literally destroying you. So, but here what I'm going to be doing is, as I said earlier, I'll be replacing the front of the house with with dirt from sand. And as you can see in this little clip, guys, what I'm doing here, I've already created part of the fence onto the farm. I think I ended up deciding to put the gates, two of the gates, because it's 6 by 10, two of the gates on the side, so it makes the farm easy to access. And then I ended up building a fence around the rest of the farm. As you can see, it's easier to access because I ended up building stairs downwards, so you can literally just walk up to the farm rather than jumping up the hill. Obviously, I'm going to create some more fences here, as you can see. In fact, no, cobblestone stairs. So, yeah, that was my idea, is kind of like walking up the side. So, I ended up cutting out some of this dirt and replacing it with cobblestone stairs, making it easy to access, as you can see. Then I realised I took the dirt away for nothing. I don't know why I did that. I did have to take the dirt away here, so as you can see, replacing it with cobblestone stairs, removing the dirt again, and then replacing it with cobblestone stairs, also placing torches there. But I also place a crafting table at the side of the stairs, so it's easier to craft stuff, etc. So you're not constantly running back and forth between the house, crafting stuff all the time. So here we are, guys, inside the house. I've decided to finally, create the flooring in my house. What I've gone for is a oak / dark oak look, so obviously like a pattern look inside the house, because I wanted to incorporate both woods into it, rather than it just, being cobblestone flooring or sandstone, etc. Because I'm going for kind of like a cabin look. So as you can see, what I'm doing here is literally just creating a pattern look. I want to give this house a cabin look, if you kind of know what I mean. So guys, as you can see here, I created the flooring. It does look pretty decent, don't get me wrong. But what I'm thinking is kind of like a little ladder area to down to the mine, because I'm not sure. I think mobs can use ladders, so what I've decided to do here is obviously go with ladders down to the mine, but to make sure that those mobs can't get back up into my house, I'm going with like a trapdoor design. So there's a trapdoor covering those ladders, so that when I kind of want to access the mine, I just flip them up, go down the ladders, etc., go mining. But it kind of adds a little, like a little basement area into the little log cabin. So you flip them up like you're going to the basement, and that's kind of the look that I was going for in this episode, because I want everything to be incorporated into this little like lonely log cabin that someone is slowly surviving, managing to survive out in the woods, obviously gathering resources, made their house out of small, materials that they could gather and find. And what I'm going for here, guys, is kind of creating like a little chimney. So obviously smoke will be exiting through the roof of the house, but I'll be building another chimney on top. So I'm kind of using like a trapdoor area here. So I'm placing trapdoors around the wood, then removing the wood behind it, and which will eventually reveal a campfire, which is the easiest and safest way to create like a smoky chimney area in your house without burning the entire house down with fire or lava or something along those lines. But as you can see here, I've created trapdoors, so I'm going to place it on the right hand side and the left hand side, and then I'm simply going to remove that wood block in the middle, and then I'm going to go ahead and craft myself a campfire, which is 3 sticks across the top in like a bridge position, then a piece of coal in the middle of that, and oak logs along the bottom, which creates your campfire. And all I'm going to do is simply place that down inside it, and it gives that little smoke effect, that little warm it kind of gives like a warm log cabin feeling, if you know what I'm saying. So as you can see here, guys, we're on the next bit, and what we're doing is we're simply creating the second floor out of the same pattern that we used for the first floor. Obviously, we're keeping everything same in the house. We don't want anything different because it'll literally drive me OCD insane. So once again, I'm going for like a 2-block high house. I'm having 2 floors. Not going any higher than 2 floors. Probably going to keep it 2 floors. 3 might eventually come into the equation. It depends how much space we have in the house. But I am going to be splitting it off into sections. But by keeping it too high, there's plenty of space while still be able to split it off into sections. You know, we are having multiple 3, 5 floors. Cause that's not realistic with a log cabin. You know, you've got usually 1, 2 floors in a log cabin. And that does you. So what I'm doing here is I'm creating ladders up to the second floor, but I'm putting a trapdoor there as well, just in case mobs do manage to, you know, some way either get into the house below or get into the house above. You know, so the house is completely sealed, and it gives more of like a warm feeling, you know, shutting everything off, etc. In further episodes, I probably will be having shutters on the outside of the windows so that you can kind of shut the windows in winter. I mean, it's kind of not a winter biome, so you're not going to really need to do that, but you know, it's there for effect. You can see I'm building up the second floor's walls, staying with the same theme, you know, building this kind of like little area of logs up because I didn't want to go with a rectangle. Don't get me wrong, but it's a bit boring. So building it up, as you can see, that campfire is working perfectly as I've intended, because there's going to be another campfire on top of the house once I've built the roof, which will make the flames go higher. But that, at the minute, it's literally just for effect. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this episode, then do be sure to leave a like on the video, and if you didn't like it, then please leave a dislike so I know. If you're new around here, you know, you're getting used to my content. I mean, I'm just getting back into making content again. It's scary, don't get me wrong. I can hardly speak on this video, as you can probably tell. I'm nervous, but I will get there slowly again. I used to love creating content. I still do love creating content. I'm just a bit nervous. So please bear with me, guys. I will be getting back into the gist of things, you know, getting everything. I will be talking, hopefully, over the gameplay next episode, if I get everything right. Obviously, like I said, I'm nervous when I'm setting everything up. I'm in a rush, etc. So bear with me, guys. Everything will be perfected. There will be more games, vlogs on the channel, and I will get better at editing again. It's been a few years. Please trust me. But, you know. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.